This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Today we're getting into Rocko. He and Future were on stage together. They officially made up. That means that Future has paid him his $10 million. Now, if you don't remember, Future was put on by Rocko. Now, I know there's some more backstory to this where he was down with other crews in Atlanta, legendary crews. He was affiliated with, Outkast. He was affiliated with that whole family in there, okay? Anyways, Rocko took him on and believed in him when nobody else did, okay? And I remember him pushing Rocko, even on me, back in 2008. I didn't see the vision, okay? But this is because Future was trash back then, okay? Future became really good around 2010, 2011, okay? He found his niche, okay? What was it? Dirty Sprite came out, okay? He came out with these mixtapes. Then he came out with that single with Drake on it, Tony Montana. I hated that single, okay? I'm not trying to be a hater. I just didn't like it, okay? But then he evolved even more after that, and I started to like him, okay? I thought Tony Montana was trash, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I liked it, the song with, what's the kid's name? It was called Racks on Racks on Racks. Yeah, that song was basically his. It was cool. It had a vibe in the club, but I didn't think it was amazing, okay? But it worked, okay? So neither here nor there. And then Future went on to be a great artist. He just kept evolving and getting better and better and better, okay? Rocko had him signed to A1, got him a deal over at Epic. They tricked him out of the deal, tried to trick Rocko out of his money, and it became, this is what happens when you put somebody on. They try to trick you out of your money. So it became a lawsuit. They had problems. Future was accusing him of being, someone that going to tell the people and going, taking the stand, when Rocko was just doing business, okay? Future was just mad. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. They worked it out, and they're on stage now, and he paid them. So I respect it, and I'm glad that they're back together because they had a genuine friendship in the beginning. So I'm glad that they found their way back to each other. Then we got 50 Cent. What was the other story I was going to do? I had a whole nother story. Well, we got 50 Cent playing into Jim Jones. Now, Jim Jones was played in the court talking to Mel Matrix, who used to be signed to him, and he was talking about, Tekashi has to be violated and all this other stuff, right? Well, 50 Cent reacted. 50 Cent reacted, and then now there's rumors. They're rumors. Let me be very clear, okay, that they're rumors. There's no truth to this, but people are trying to say that he's a confidential witness. A lot of other people are saying he's being implicated. That could happen, okay? That's the only thing that could be happen. Because he was giving, they could flip it and say, hey, you're giving orders. You're the boss. That could happen. That's why you don't want to be talking to people, especially when they're being watched. Since 2013. Look at the paperwork. So it says rapper Jim Jones was listed as a federal. This is a fake story, okay? Federal informant and court documents in case against Tekashi. He was just listed there as someone that was talking on the phone. He wasn't listed as a confidential informant. Then it says, explains why Jim Jones was being able to escape such lengthy criminal record and avoid prison time in the past. Well, first 50 Cent said, that's why they ain't pulling him in. Say it ain't so, Jimmy. Well, he fed into it even more. And this is more dangerous than media making up fake stories because 50 Cent is credible out here. So if he's talking about it, it brings more credibility to it. And him and Jim are cool. I don't get it. So then 50 Cent posts a comment. It says, you may be onto something about Rock Nation ties to the so-called authorities. Jeez, I lost it. Okay, there is someone in Jay-Z's operation that is tied to telling on some criminal organization. But anyways, It says Jim Jones has been identified as the informant number 1 in the Mel Midget shoddy phone transcripts. The government said they had a top key informant. They stated that in the transcripts, come to find out the voice on the recordings is Jim Jones. Wow. The plot thickens. 50 Cent says, damn, you can't trust nobody out here. Oh, 50. I don't know why you're feeding into this. I know the last story I had, and I don't know why they're not showing up here, but it was T Grizzly. He's sending a message to people on the CC. Please just leave me alone. Then he says, don't try and bring the worst out of me. You're going to hate yourself for it. And this is all over him losing his aunt, which is so sad, man. And I don't blame him. And his new video, I'm very, I don't know T Grizzly, but I hope someone close to him is like playing, he needs somebody around him that has sense around this time. He doesn't need to be rolling around with people with a bunch of guns. He needs to leave Detroit. And you're not soft for leaving Detroit. You're leaving Detroit because something's not right. Regroup and get away from all this, okay? And think clearly, because right now rolling around with guns and everything, and it's not going to work. It's just going to end him not living his life the way he should. And I can understand why he wants revenge. He talks about it in the song that he just dropped. But, nothing's going to bring her back. And she would want you to live your life fully. Full potential. And you have a lot of potential. You've already proven that. So there's no reason to give them what they want. What they want is they want you in jail. And I'm talking about whoever's attacking him right now, So I hope that somebody around him keeps his head straight and gets him through the grief before anything, because you don't want to react out of emotion. It's so sad what happened there. And this is why rap music isn't worth it sometimes. There's no reason for someone to lose their life over music. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Anyways, check you guys later. Sorry to end on such a dark note. Appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great start to your day. If this is the first video you listen to, or if you're just going to bed, I appreciate you. Peace. Great Lake Ace got the new video out called Dope Money Remix featuring Catch Out Calhoun. Make sure you go check it out on his YouTube right now. The YouTube is Great Lake Ace. And make sure you go to his Instagram, Great Lake Ace. Go check it out right now.
I was 23, making 28 jump. I was 19 with the 16 in the trunk.